Good evening. My name is Charles Martin. I'm a parishioner at St. Aidan's, and I'm in the discernment process for Holy Orders. As a chemistry major, I took a lot of science classes in college and graduate school, mostly chemistry, of course, but also physics and biology. During those times, and now that I'm teaching chemistry, the creation story is always close to my heart. I was touched my freshman year of college by reading physicist Richard Feynman's book of lectures, The Character of Physical Law. His lectures centered on the idea that the scientific laws, that is, the laws of nature, are fundamentally elegant and simple. It surprised me to learn that Feynman was an atheist, because this theme is absolutely theological. The scientific laws and the laws of God are one and the same. They are the building blocks of what we see in the creation story. For me, learning science is a spiritual practice, and it's a big part of my relationship with God. I feel like I'm learning more about who God is and how he works in the world, and I can see how creation is very good. One of my great thrills when teaching is when we come upon a concept for which the only explanation is, that's the way it is. What we're hitting upon in those moments is the fundamental design of the universe, glimpses of the way God commands all of time and space, all that we can see, and vastly more that we cannot. And no matter what scale we are studying, God is there. At the molecular and atomic levels where I spend most of my time, God is in that. But God is also in the stars and planets and galaxies, and God is also working in each of us at the human scale. God is the Lord of all creation, infinitely larger and more powerful than we can imagine, but also deeply involved in the intricacies of particles infinitely smaller than we can fathom. Through the working of God, the Spirit of God sweeping over the face of the waters, we are all interconnected. Each part of creation is tied to every other part. Madeleine L'Engle, a great Episcopalian thinker of the 20th century, writes in her children's book, A Wind in the Door, about these individual beings inside Charles Wallace's mitochondria that need to make the choice to deepen. Charles Wallace is their entire universe, but their individual choices affect his survival. I feel this too. My actions as a single individual matter, often in ways I won't ever know or see. Jesus knows this too, and his single action on the cross changed everything. The word of hope for me during this difficult season is that God, through his Son Jesus, has already redeemed all of creation, from the subatomic to the cosmic. Viruses are created, therefore they are under God's control. Viruses are created, therefore they will come to an end. God is working in this time and in this place and through me and you in ways we cannot yet understand. And God is working through us and has given us scientific reasoning to care for each other. God knows each of us more deeply than we know ourselves. A pandemic is temporary, but God is eternal. We are dust, yes, but every dust particle is known to God by name. Amen.